Lord's power is present to heal. I don't want to go put my water bottle. I'll just stick it behind me here. Right, AJ will have to help me. If I do this, AJ needs something to drink, okay? AJ will be like, you shouldn't be using your phone in church. Right, today's talk is about seeking satisfaction and finding the Messiah. Now, I've read John 4 many times. I love the stories in the Bible where Jesus is interacting with individuals. You know, there's crowd scenes that I like. Of course, Sermon on the Mount is one of the most beautiful pieces of literature and poetry ever written, ever spoken in world history. But I also like the way that Jesus relates to individuals. In this story, I see an individual who, if we're all honest, there's something of us in her. As we read this story, I always like to put myself in the story. What part would I play in this story? And I think in some ways I'm a little bit like this woman. I haven't had 5 wives, but you know what I mean. There's something that I've... aren't you glad to find that out? There's something about her that resonates with me, and there's something I really love in this story. And this story is one often quoted, and the most quoted part of this story is the revelation that God is spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. But I'm going to look at it from a slightly different angle today.